Police guarded the church this afternoon, where hours earlier an MP had foregone his protection. David Amess had come to hear from constituents, but today he would also meet his killer, whose knife would cut short a long public service. An air ambulance recalled after emergency services could not save him from his stab wounds.
When they arrived, they found Sir David Amess MP, who had suffered multiple injuries. This was a difficult incident, but our officers and paramedics from the East of England Ambulance Service worked extremely hard to save Sir David. Tragically, he died at the scene. A 25-year-old man was arrested immediately at the scene on suspicion of murder. He remains in custody.
Counter-terrorism police are now leading on the investigation. A motive for the attack has not yet been established. In his 69 years, Sir David had 5 children and almost 4 decades in Parliament. He cared about animal welfare and some very human causes too.
I raised the issue of night crime in the Chamber earlier this month.
An issue which would today become personal as well as political.
David was a man who believed passionately in this country and in its future. And we've lost today a fine public servant and a much-loved friend and colleague. And our thoughts are very much today with his wife, his children and his family.
Across the parties, across Parliament, he was so respected and so liked, and there's a very profound sense of loss, I think, across politics, across faith and up and down the country.
This was one of 2 surgeries that Sir David held in his constituency every month. Like most MPs, he would have been aware that there was some risk, but there would have been little security. Very deliberately, no real barrier between him and the people that he served. Today, many of them left flowers in his memory.
Today we lost a great man. Last 50 years I've been resident in England. I never met any people like him. He was so nice and kind to everyone. He was a good friend, good MP.
He's so supportive of everybody locally. He's done so much for people with disabilities, for local schools, for local groups. And it's just not fair. It's not fair that he's had to die in this way. It's a really sad day for everybody.
No politician can please everyone. But tonight, this town remembers an MP who ultimately sacrificed more for his constituents than anyone would ever have asked. Paul Brand, News at 10, Southend.